Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardeners. So as I've said that there is going to be some renovation going on at my place. It is going to start probably in a day or so. So I had to move all of my succulents to the center. At the same time, this was giving me a pretty much good idea of how many succulents are going to be fitting on this. Now, unfortunately, as I said last time, probably 100, but unfortunately, I don't think 100 of them are going to be fitting on this. It might be around 80 to 85 pots will be fitting on each shelf because as you can see, there's not much space. I've tried to push in as much as I could, and the fourth pot is kind of on the edge. So these are all of the succulents. I have moved them over here, and again with plastic pots as well, I thought probably those pots are bigger, so I tried with this, but again it's only giving me four in a row like this. Even these pots as well, four in a row, so it is going to end up with only like 80 or 85, whereas these cookie plastic containers, they are going to fit like around five of them, but unfortunately I cannot put adult succulents in this. It has to be small cuttings, which won't work out really well. So nevertheless, I'll have to manage as much as pots I can put on each of the shelf. I'll try to push in a little bit more so that it can give me some more space. So these are all of the succulents. I still have some of my empty pots which I have to fill. Majority of them are coloring. I'm very happy that today it was very sunny, full bright sky, no clouds at all, and all of my succulents are soaking in some sun because they have been craving for sun for a very long time. And on the second shelf, as you can see, these are all the longer pots. So I have decided in future I won't be making any single pots. I will be making longer pots like this because this is working out really well, especially while moving around. I had to move so many of single pots and it was such a difficult task. Again over here, these are all of the single pots, but I think the longer pots are working out much better that are on the second shelf. So I will be planning to make these pots more often. Initially, I thought I'll make these pots and place them on the second shelf, but as you can see, they are not fitting in proper. Half of the pots are out, and this is not something that I want because during the monsoon season, I'll have to cover this up. So if they are coming out like this, it's going to be very difficult to put the plastic sheet. So this won't be sitting in on this shelf. This is just for time being until the renovation and the painting is done. These will be sitting in for some time. So all of these succulents are looking absolutely beautiful. All are very well colored because of the good amount of sun. Pretty much the soil might have got dried up by now. The colors are also very visible. So all I have to do is, most probably I'm going to keep only aguides on the upper shelf because they prefer a lot of light. So I think on the upper shelf I will just maintain and keep only aguides, and on the lower shelf maybe I'll put some other succulents. So all of them have very beautiful color. I'm very happy. I will show you the other place as well. This is another place. Again, as I said, I have to move everything in the center. So this is my lily pond, so where I have pushed in a lot of my succulents. I'm sure you might have not seen this setup in my other videos. So I have two of my ponds over here. There are lilies in this. The flowers have not come up yet, probably next year, but I have managed to push in. This is what I was talking about, single pots, individual pots. It was a big task to move everything over here. Now most of these are all cuttings. They are not adult succulents, maybe few of them, but majority of them are cuttings. Like you can see my sedum adolphi. So these are all cuttings that I have put them in individual pots, but it was a very bad idea because when you have to shift things, it becomes a very big task. So this is how the setup looks like over here. Again, they are going to be sitting here for some more days. I haven't even touched my foliage plants. I have to move my foliage plants as well. These are in the corner, so I have to shift these guys as well. It's going to be a very tiring week because these foliage plants are in a very large pot, so it's going to be a task to move them. And these are all of my props on the table. I'm not going to be moving them individually. I will just pull the entire table to the center, so it is going to save up some time. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, bye bye.